Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in.
That's so random.
Well, let me sniff.
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle.
There's dust on it.
I don't see it out of here. Maybe this is right, but I'm still
It's gonna feel nice in your nose, though.
Yeah, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. That just made me instantly exhausted.
I'm sorry, was I? I told you I was a sniper. I know you're showing off the ponytail already. It was making YouTube lag. Come on, a little more, a little more. I want to see the face. And I love the choker. I originally had plans to have a choker myself, but I decided to get rid of it because I thought it was Get the hell out of my head! What? 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 Ah! Ah! Get away! Get away! What? Did I just kill two in one shot? Hell yes!
What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. I need you by my
No! Damn it! Do the thing! Do the thing! Ah! Hello? Hello. And you can't
Hello.
see me. Let me fix myself, maybe. Sort of.
Maybe, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, apparently I adjusted where I am on the screen. And I need to move myself. There we go. I might be a little bit shorter in this one. Oh well. I'll have to remember to fix that.
Oh, shoot. I turned that up way too much. There we go. I accidentally turned it up to 200% and nearly deafened myself.
Oh no. Don't do that.
That was not a fun time.
And Game and Boka are now showing up. So eventually, reactive images will get everyone.
Am I working yet, or am I still broken?
You're not there yet. You probably will be. It's taking its
Where
time.
did it takes from? Because
It's
Not
just
looking
pulling
at
from
that.
Discord. So
fully from Discord, then it should be picking up. Oh, it is picking up.
I mean, that's your logo as I see it in Discord, so. Sorry, chat. We're just gonna handle a few issues. That's how things are gonna start, you know? Hey, and now
Yeah, that got it.
you're all here.
I came back to issues. That's fun.
Well, we're mostly over the bigger issues.
Okie doke.
What is an issue? This isn't just normal?
I mean, we're VTubers. Scuff happens.
Yeah.
Scuff happens.
It does, in fact, happen. Quite regularly.
Very true. Very true.
Life, stuff, death, and taxes.
You think by now we'd figure out how to
etc.,
prevent it,
etc.
but nah.
I try so hard, but too many things I can't control, like my
In the
internet.
end, it doesn't even matter.
Okay, hold up. I need to say this. I just saw a fucking.
Boka
I just saw an
blames Ren.
Excedrin ad.
A what?
Blame Ren.
Twitch
It
just
is
gave me
the
an ad
stuff-
for Excedrin.
Excedrin?
Yes. Like
Wait,
gamer.
wait,
like,
which one's Excedrin?
Like a gamer ad for Excedrin. I think that's like.
Which is Excedrin the migraine medicine?
I don't
I think
think
so.
so.
I don't
Maybe?
know.
I think it was like shit for like focusing or something. I don't know. It was like gamer themed, like Excedrin ad though. It was wild.
I'll roll with it. Whatever. But, to get things
Yep.
started.
Used to treat pain by tension headaches, migraine headaches, muscle aches, menstrual
Ah.
cramps, arthritis, toothaches, the common cold, or nasal congestion. Jesus Christ, it's a lot of different things.
That's a lot of things.
I do the cheaper option. Just suffer. But, getting back to what I started to say, Nashi's not here yet. He did just tell us that he should be back in about 20 minutes. So, things are running a little late for us tonight. However, we are going, and we're gonna get some stuff done. First up, a recap of last episode. Basically, these guys took tests. Lots of tests. 6 classes, 6 tests. And, I have the results. In fact, I should probably put them in a spreadsheet.
And becomes masterable. Yeah?
I think everyone did pretty well, except Nashi.
Except Nashi.
Yeah.
Well, they aren't here, so we're good.
Unfortunately, Nashi had some pretty middling results for the most part. Not for lack of trying.
Okay,
But,
no one can see Nashi's sins, so we're fine.
The only other one was Game, who got a 1. So,
On purpose.
you can say that all you want, but
So it's different.
you do theoretically need to get a certain score to pass the class and get the reward. So,
Nah, myths, deceptions, lies, and falsehoods.
So, you did some homework as well, did some labs, and that's going to be pretty much the format moving forward as far as classes go. However, because we had the first test, some events will proceed. See, in the original adventure, you'd be level 2 now. However, that is not the case. Not the case. You'll be level 2 at the end of the year, so. Instead, the big thing you guys get to pick today is which type of character you want to be. So, you get to pick your class.
Oh, hey, I finally have a class. Let's go.
So, basically,
I had a class in mind and I've already forgotten what it was supposed to be. Shit.
basically, you can be a sorcerer or a wizard, or if you really want, you can be a mystic. However, a lot of people will look down on you here at the school if you're a mystic.
Wait, there's literally classism within classes. Great, amazing. Based, if you
Because-
would.
Because fuck you.
Well,
Yes.
see, here's
Thank
the
you,
thing.
please.
Here's the thing. So, it's all about the amount of power you can draw. Sorcerers get early access to drawing on huge amounts of external power. So, they tend to
Which
be
one do I
considered.
go for, Boka?
What was that, Boka?
What was the one that I was supposed to go?
I have no idea. I don't think you guys wrote it down.
I have a
did.
thing written down, but it's not there anymore.
I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is, you still get to choose. Sorcerers are a little more, fixed in their list of spells. You only get so many that you can keep active, and the rest are inactive. But you can learn them. So they're a little more like wizards, but, with a more limited pool. A wizard, on the other hand, gets a little later access to the high external power sources, but they can basically keep as many spells memorized as they have spell slots. So, because obviously that's the thing, you fix your spells each day. So.
So are we now level 1, is my question?
Not entirely. You still don't have your abilities yet. You need to finish with your tests to get those.
Okay.
Yep, you're still a blob of potential. But, okay, so last bit on classes. Mystics don't have any ability to tap outside power sources. They get a lot of other things, but, they don't get external power sources, so the other two are gonna look down on them as more limited. So, that is what it is. I mean, already, the true spellcasters look down on the hybrids like bards and paladins. So, oddly, the school actually does teach some bards and paladins. However, you're not in the classes for that, so. And they tend to keep you guys kind of isolated. But
Where's the link for us to read through the classes?
Let's see. Do I
I'll
still
grab
have
it.
the
I
link
have
for
it.
it? I know I have a link somewhere.
I have your wiki just saved in my hotbar, so it's fine. Here you go, guys. In Discord.
Okay.
Thank you.
And yes, Boka. I remember those things.
So which
However-
one is this?
Either of those can do that. So,
Okay.
I would recommend
That's right, I
Sorcerer
was gonna
Boka
do one
only
of
if it's
these.
less upkeep as far as spells, really.
I mean,
I remember
they're
what I
kind
was
of
going to be.
the same.
A
So,
wizard.
I remember. I was the fuck the DM class.
I don't think that's a class.
Alchemist.
Oh. Yeah, except, if you're a pure alchemist, you would have no innate magic, and, I kinda said you couldn't do that. You can be, like, I think it's Alchemist Wizard.
Oh no, Artificer, not Alchemist. I'm dumb.
Oh. Again, I think there's
still-
a wizard subclass. But... yeah, the Arcanist, I believe. No. Wait. Yes? Yes. Arcanist Wizard.
Okay, where's the page for that? Under Wizards?
Yes.
Wizards. Do.
Though,
Rid of the
you're not
Arcanist Wizard,
picking
there we are.
your subclass yet.
So I'd have to start Wizard and then move to Arcanist Wizard.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to finish, your... My brain, it's putty. I swear. I will eventually remember. Oh, magical self-defense. Before you get, like, weapon and armor abilities?
So you mean proficiencies?
Yes.
Do we have the hit die changes?
I believe they're both D6. Yes, they're both D6.
So we have the hit die changes. Cool.
I mean, I think you already had a D6.
I am being a mystic, which is a D8.
Oh. Okay. Well, you can do that.
Okay, cool. And we no longer have temporary. Do we still have temporary hit points or no?
You still have temporary hit points.
Are those still 6?
Technically, it just doubles your HP, so.
Got you. Cool.
So,
So
I think you're the only one it might affect, but,
yes, correct.
But what else do I pick after that?
that's
Or is that
basically it.
Oh,
And I actually have to go and, set that. For Mystic.
What? Oh, hi. What? Oh, why do I have even worse health? Oh no, it's back. I'm seeing you do this in real time, by the way, so it confused me for a moment.
Yeah. You're a half-caster. And saves. What are the saves?
My saves are... I don't know, actually.
Wisdom and charisma. Okay.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
See, I've done too many characters. I
Yeah.
sometimes totally forget. But there you go. You're now a
Cool,
mystic.
thanks. Hog.
You won't have your abilities, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Just take a look. Okay. So, does anyone else want to pick what class they're going to be? And you can look for the future. So, if there's a type of subclass you want to be, then pick the type that gives you that.
Why do I think my... Oh my god, I just confused this character with my other character and confused as to why I didn't have a high wisdom. Because I'm playing a cleric in my home game. And I forgot.
Oh.
My brain was like, wait, why is my wisdom so low?
Different
Then I
types.
remembered, oh yeah,
Different types.
I'm a concaster.
Are we supposed to pick a spell?
Not a spell, but the type. So, sorcerer, wizard, or theoretically, mystic. I haven't had
What
anyone...
would be better for me, sorcerer or wizard?
It's really hard to say. Sorcerers are arguably the stronger of the two. But they're both int casters.
I mean, I'm going wizard purely because I want a certain subclass of it, so I have to start there.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I...
In fact, let me go and give you a custom wizard. Because I don't think it's going to want to work quite correctly if I do it otherwise. Constitution and int. Yeah, I think the saves are the part it would have issues with. Alright, so Pip's ready. So Boka, arguably, sorcerers are more powerful, potentially. At least, you get meta magic, which lets you change spells as you cast them. Also, you get innate counterspell, which wizards don't, actually. One advantage.
Yes.
So, any thoughts, Boka?
Wait, since my background, if I did sorcerer draconic, would I be able to use all the fires?
No. There is no draconic sorcerer.
Oh.
At least not in Celestia.
Oh, you... Masters. Wizard. I guess I'll go sorcerer.
Okay. Then I will give
I'm
you...
not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, you can go either way. It really is very similar, so...
Okay, I'll go sorcerer then.
In this game, at least, they're both ink casters. And... no one else is a sorcerer, so... it makes you unique, at least for the moment. So
Yeah.
con and int, same saves. There we go. You're now a sorcerer. That just
Hello.
leaves Rowena.
Hey, Nashi.
It looks like I
Did
came
we
in
do
just in
Nashi? We did.
All we've done is just being like, hey, you guys have classes now.
I doubt I'm gonna have a class, so
Character class. You can pick sorcerer, wizard, or mystic.
wait, mystic.
Yes. If you haven't looked at the classes, Celestia has 3
Am,
choose.
am I like the only one that looked at the things?
I just got home.
Well, no. But like
Well,
previously.
Ren has previously been a mystic, so
Fair.
To an extent. I was like level 3.
maybe 4? I think you got 4.
The mystics are really fun though. I had a boon that lets me make a little spiritual orb thing that I could use instead of my body and move it wherever like I wanted within 200 feet.
Yep.
Only downside is that it could not talk.
So I can become either a mystic, a sorcerer, or a wizard.
Yes. Arguably, sorcerers are the strongest, but wizards are close second. And mystics are very focused, but they're half casters. They only get 5th level spells, I think. At least as like spell slots. Anything past that, they have to take as a magic secret. So,
You know what? I'll take wizard.
okay. I'll make you another wizard. And luckily for you, you can change these. At least until you get your subclass. And then they're kind of fixed, so. But for now, you're considered a wizard.
Excellent.
And if you haven't looked, you should probably look at the arcane schools, the subclasses. Most of them are just about the favorite school of magic. However, there are alchemy wizards, arcanist wizards, and universalists.
It's here. Okay.
Yeah. Sorcerers are a little more flexible. You have adept sorcerers, combat sorcerers, enchanter sorcerers, metamagic sorcerers, naturalist sorcerers, psionic sorcerers, reaper sorcerers, spellbreaker sorcerers, spell song sorcerers, and healing sorcerers. In fact, healing sorcerers are considered like the premium healer. So, there's one mystic class as well that's a good healer. But, yeah. Luckily for me, if I need to switch those, all I have to do is change the name. So, easy peasy for me. So, consider what class you want to be. And for now, we'll continue forward. So, today, if I recall correctly... Oh, here it is. Schedule. I think... last episode, we ended at the end of Saturday. So, you had your last class tests. And Sunday is your first true free day, I think.
I think you're right.
I believe so. So, you guys have been doing your homework, so you don't need to, spend the whole day doing homework. Which is good. So, yeah, actually, I remember now. We left off here because you can go into town. Did, any of you want to go to town?
From what I remember of
What can I do in
myself,
town?
from what I remember of myself last session, I was gonna sleep. I think.
What can I do in town?
Well, there's lots of places you can visit in town. Did I actually list those? Maybe. Not on that page. Extracurriculars. No, I have not put, the locations down yet. My bad. But, there are locations. In specific, there is a tavern there. It's called, I believe, the Bow's End Tavern, which is in town. There's also some magic shops. They don't sell most magical goods at the school, but you can go into town, and there's a lot of former students who are there, selling magic items. Oh, have I told you, you get a stipend from the well, technically it's from the school, but you receive it anyways. Your parents, or whoever sponsors you, provides it, but, you guys get a stipend.
Nope.
So currently, every quarter, which would be every time you have a test, you get 25 gold. So you can add 25 gold to your character sheets. That lets you go and buy some stuff. So, hopefully you mark that down. But that lets you buy stuff both in town, well, mostly in town. Money's not too useful inside the school, but outside it, obviously, it is. But yeah, there's a tavern. In fact, I actually have an event that is at the tavern. So, if you guys decide to go, to the tavern, I can run the event. If not, there's other things. What was that?
Is there like an armory or something?
A what?
Is there like an armory or something?
I mean, there's places that would sell you weapons and armor. There's lots of stores. Jewelry stores. If you want to go shopping, town is definitely the place for that. There's a tavern. there's a theater. If you want to go to the theater, that's an option. There's a bank, of all things. I don't think you guys need to really use that yet. Obviously, stores.
It's time to
Is there
rob a
a
bank.
magical, like,
Yeah.
spellbook
What was
Bank
that?
heist. Bank
store? Is there like a
heist.
spellbook store?
No.
Darn.
You can learn spells at the school from a variety of sources, actually. But, yeah, there are some limits. Also, for those who have a religious bent, there are temples in the city. And I don't recall if I told you this, but, the city is just basically past the horizon outside the building. So, it's only about, like,
Oh my.
maybe 2 miles away. So
Wait,
pretty
you
short.
said there-
Pretty short.
You said there were temples. Is there temples to both of the people I would go to?
Bahamut, yes. Each of the gods of the wheel or the cycle has a temple. So Bahamut would have a temple. Tiamat worship is kind of discouraged. So. But
Can
yeah.
I go to Bahamut then?
I mean, you can. You have a free day. You can get breakfast and lunch at the school, and dinner if you want. However, the rest of the day is open for you. And of course, you can eat in town. So, up to you where you guys
Wait,
go.
can I go see Boka's teacher?
Which one?
The lady?
The duelist one?
Yes.
You can visit Liv, yeah. Though, the easier way to do that is at your club. And you can go to your clubs on Sundays. However, attendance is more variable on your free day. For you guys, though, this is your first true free day.
I will go to Bahamut and then to my teacher.
What do you mean, Boka?
I said I will go to Bahamut and then to my teacher if possible.
Okay. You can do that. You can walk into town, visit the temple, and come back. Does anyone else have any plans?
Not particularly.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember saying that I was going to sleep the day away.
Really? The entire day?
What day is today?
Sunday.
Doesn't matter. It's sleep day.
True. Yeah, it's sleep day. Besides eating, and if there's homework. Otherwise, it is sleep day.
I believe you guys have been keeping up with your homework. So.
Okay.
I'm
then
just
yeah.
gonna walk up with Gang. We're gonna look at each other. We're gonna do like the bro fist grab, and then both immediately pass out on our beds.
We will probably go by the tavern on the way back, I suppose.
Okay. Well, I won't use the tavern scene if you're not there. So. We'll save that
wait.
for next week. Well, I mean,
Okay.
next week in the game. Because it happens in town. So.
Okay. Well, then I'll just do the Bahamut and then teacher.
Okay. How about Rowena? What do you want to do?
I guess I could go to the Culinary Club.
You can. In fact, before Boka and you head off from the dorms, something happens. In fact, let's see, who's a good candidate for this? I think this kind of has to be Luna. So, Luna comes over, spotting the two of you as you leave, and she goes, "Hey, there's this new game. Have you heard of it?"
New game?
"Yeah, it's a card game. It's getting popular now."
Oh no.
No. You put in the card game already?
I
How?
did. I
How?
did.
Nakami, when do you sleep?
It's card games on motorcycles, isn't
It
it?
happens.
No.
Card
It
games
happens.
on motorcycle. Honestly, if this turned out to be like Yu-Gi-Oh, I would have a fun time.
I think we're playing triple
not that
I would
fight.
complex.
lose, but I'd have a fun time.
There's actually 2 examples of this game. I used the simpler one, so.
Okay.
But, actually, let me set things up. Let's slap Luna in. And go back over. So, Boka and Rowena, do you guys want to go with her and learn about cards?
Sure.
No, no.
Shit,
I got
now I
nothing
wanna
better.
learn
I got
about
nothing else better
cards.
to do, so sure.
And hello, Yamato. Sadly, I don't have sounds enabled on D&D streams. I'm sorry. I think if I can figure out the command, I can give those back. Maybe. I've never done it, but
I think it's refund. Could be wrong about that. I think you do it through the actual like mod view or whatever it is. Or your redeems.
I totally have 0 ideas.
Oh, hold on. I should remember how to do this. So how to do this? Oh, okay. So go into your creator dashboard.
Uh-huh.
Go to viewer rewards, and then hit channel point. When you hit-
rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is.
And when you hit channel point, when you click on channel points, go to manage rewards and challenges,
Okay.
and then there should be a an item, something that says custom rewards. Go to on that row, go to review request queue,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
you can click on one to reject it and refund.
Alright. Huh. That is very weird. Very weird. It's telling me no one has, redeemed that. That's, unusual.
Weird.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, for some reason, it doesn't show it. So, I guess I can't come back? I don't have any idea how I would do it.
That's
Are you trying to give points back?
Yes, that was my goal.
Do you use Streamlabs?
For OBS, yes.
It's a separate little site called Streamlabs. You log in with your Streamlabs, and then there's a little thing where it says requests, and you go in there and you can click refund.
I'm not even sure those things are tied together.
They are. I've had to refund people before.
I had no idea about that.
Also,
Yeah.
yeah, Streamlabs has you log in with your Twitch, so it automatically links them via the API.
Yeah, it's already
Oh,
linked.
That's a standard OBS feature now, actually.
Yeah. Also that.
Anyway, I don't want to
If you have that,
I don't want to take
Whatever.
too much time. So for
figure it out
now,
later. Do it
for
later.
now,
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
try to figure out how to refund the points. So I will try. We'll work on that. I don't want you to lose out. It works on my other stream. Overlays. Let's put it that way. But, not this one. Oops. That was not what I want. Let's just grab you two. So, to Boka and Rowena, do you want to go with her and learn about this card game?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So, this is our blank page. It's not gonna be blank for too long. So, Luna says, let me show you.
Are they the only ones that can see it?
Oh, I haven't pulled you guys over. I can pull you over. I think Rowena was about there. Okay, good.
I still like to imagine me and Game are both just like passed out in our rooms. Like one of us is on the couch and the other's on the bed, and we're just passed the fuck out.
Yep.
Alright, I will grab Pip. And
Pip
I
only
think-
makes sense when Pip sleeps.
I'm not sure about that.
That's a cursed sentence that I fully believe.
I have done this character correctly.
Daylight mode. Pretty much full brightness. And I will switch you guys over.
Okay.
So you should see. It's pretty empty though. So, Luna says, let me lay out some cards. And with that, oops.
Oh. Okay.
Oh boy, that's quite the mix of cards. So, she gets these
She
menus
gets 76
are really...
cards?
No, total point value. She gets 2 of these. I'm just gonna toss these. 2 10s. Two 9s. She got a really good hand. Numerically, anyways. So 9s. Let's move this over here, so I have room. After the 9s, there's a 6. And a 5. Then a 2. And the 1. So, alright, now that we have the cards, 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, 4 card, 5 card, 6 card, 7 card, 8 card, 9 card, 10 card. Okay. So, she lays out the cards on the table, and she says, "This is my deck. This is what I will use to play my hand. And I need one of you to play the other side. Usually, we would cover the decks, but for this, we're going to play 2 open decks, so we can see what the other person has." So, who wants to play me? It's a tutorial game, so don't worry. I'll help you along.
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay. Rowena, roll me a 10d12. Oh, wow. It actually is a couple points lower, but you have a lot of high cards. You have another
I
mirror.
can't tell if this is good or not.
Technically, the higher the point value, potentially the higher it is. But we'll see how it goes. I have not
Wait, is this?
technically played.
Yo, oh, yo, it is literally this.
Alright. I'll adjust these. I have no idea what you think it is, but
It's the game from that game.
that is totally descriptive. But if you recognize the characters who are in the artwork, you know where
Well,
this
I
came
recognized
from.
Mirror immediately, so I knew what it was.
But yeah, this is the same game they play in the first and second games of a particular series. I've adapted it though. So 3. And another 3. I like 3s. Also, if you know what game I'm currently playing for my gaming streams, you will recognize this. Alright, so that is your hand. So now, Luna says we both roll to see which is our starting cards. So roll a d12. And she gets a 5. Oof. The 1. The 1. Alright. I'm gonna put that there. And you get the 1. Alright. Now, she says to you, so, 1s are special cards. If you have, and I'll show you this, because I don't think either of you got this card, but she puts down this card that says Bolt, and she says, Bolt will remove a card from the other player's hand, the most recent one. So, in my case, you could use Bolt to take away the 5 and leave me with nothing. However, none of us have a Bolt. But if I wanted it back, I can use a 1. If I place a 1, that will bring back to life the 5 that was taken away by Bolt. So, that is its special use. Otherwise, most of the cards are numerical. The only other exception is Mirror. And Mirror switches hands. So if I played Mirror like this, I would get your 1 and you would get my 5. That would not be a smart thing to do, but at least for me. So, let's go back to our starting hand. So, I don't know who is adjusting the cards, but they're supposed to be out here.
Oh,
These are the cards currently in play. So this one and this one are the current hand. Whenever our current hand is equal, so say we both had 5s. If we both had 5s, we would scrap all the cards in the current hand and we roll again. Seems simple enough?
It seems pretty simple.
is this roll with extra step?
So, the lowest of the numerical cards placed out goes first. And you have to beat my hand. So, you need something that'll beat a 5 when combined with your 1. So, play a card that succeeds at that. Alright. So, you use an 8. Now, I have to beat a 9. So, let's go with a 5. Yeah. Now, you need to beat a 10. Alright. You now have 11. So, yeah, here we go. I now have a 12. That I believe ties. Yes. No? No. Okay, that's a 12. So, I'm going to go and cause us to discard them by playing my 1. We're now tied. So, we all toss the sand aside. And we re-roll from the deck. I get another 5. You get another 1. Wow. Oops. I'm trying to put that back for a sec. Now, unfortunately, to make this easier, I had it so everyone can move the cards. Realistically, I would block you from, being able to move cards in play. But, alright, so we have another 5 and another 1. So you need to beat my 5. So you're gonna play the 8? Alright, so, I'll play my 6. And that is 12. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Mirror. And we're gonna switch hands. Now, you have that. Alright.
Do you have a written rule sheet for this?
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever seen written rules.
It's a simple enough game to explain in like a separate time.
Yeah.
If you're confused about what she's explaining currently.
I mean, there's only 3 special cards, and the only other rule, besides you gotta beat the existing hand, is when they're tied. So, that's what this
I'm
tutorial
asking
game is
because by next week I'm going to completely forget how this works.
I'll make a note up. So, but okay. So I have 12, and you have what? 20? I think it's 20 at this point.
It's 20.
All right. So I'm gonna drop another 9. Big numbers. Big numbers. Cammy brain small.
No, it's 20. Yours is 21,
22.
and wait, is it 20? No, wait, hold on. Yeah,
21?
no, it's 21. Well,
Yes?
yours is 21. Mine's is I think 30.
Oh, okay. It is 21.
21? I don't care if it's a dead meme, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Alright. I'm gonna mirror again. I'll just toss those to you and snag these. And I discard the mirror. Because mirrors don't have value. So,
No, not what's in two.
20,
1.
31? I think that's a 31.
That is 31.
Okay, now, here is something you should know. Mirrors, if you have to give them a value, they are 1. So, you don't want to keep a mirror. Hence why I've been getting rid of them. So, a good play on your next turn is to use mirror to switch hands with me. But, let's see. I should write these down so I know what they are before we add cards. That would help. My hand's 30. Yours is 31, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
31.
so I will make mine 39. Alright, and mirror. So I get yours, and you get mine. And we toss mirror to the side. This is our discards for the moment.
So,
You just played mirror, so it would be my turn. So I put down the 10. As your only card, you put down the 10. But
I
then-
want to get that save my mirror.
it wouldn't help, unfortunately. Because I still have a card. So I end up winning because I have the higher score. It's kind of strategic when you get mirrors and bolts. Also, you won't normally be able to see the other person's hand. So, usually, I would know what they are, but you wouldn't. So, it's all hidden, and you don't know what the other person might have. I can hide the roll too, so. And this is one of the few times I would actually do that. But, do you think you understand sort of how to play?
To a
Estimate.
degree.
I also might make a quicker version with 6 cards instead of 10. But, yeah, that's the basic rules. You want to play a real hand?
Sure.
Alright. Let's play... Oh, sorry. Let's play a quick hand. So, just 6 cards. And technically, you're gonna know what I have, even though, usually I would hide this from you. If you care to look. And hopefully you don't. It makes it more interesting. But alright. That is 5. And this is 6. Alright. Now, these ones get moved to my lair. And you get an 11. A 1. A 4. Two 5s. And a 9. Okay, so I'll toss these up here, and those are yours. Now move my hand. Alright, now we each roll for our starting card. Ooh. That is not good for me. Not at all. Okay, we have to roll again. We tied. So. I get the same score. Okay, that one we can go with. Alright, so you have a 5, and I have a 1. So, obviously, I go first, because I need to beat your 5. And let's see. I'm gonna drop a 7. So, you have to be an 8. Okay, 9. You know what? I'm gonna make us do it. Both of us. With a 9. So, that's gonna scratch all our current cards. And we're gonna have to roll. Yet again.
Okay.
Oops. It helps if I type the R. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna need to grab 2 cards. I'm still not doing so great with these rolls. I mean, you got a 7.
I'm doing better somehow.
Alright, so you got Laura, 7. All of them have names, by the way. So, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Bolt for the first time. So, with Bolt, what happens, if I can do this right? Come on. Nope. I want to tilt you. Alright. We tilt the card because I toss Bolt away. Now that's used. And your 7 does not exist. Unless you play a 1. and then you can revive your 7.
So then now we just have to play the 1, right?
Yes. And that has me tilt the 7 back up. And now I have to beat an 8. However, I am going to play my other trap card, my mirror. Yoink. I'll take those. And give you that. And toss me your way. So, now you have to be an 8. Okay. So, 10. I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna play a 3. So 11.
What if I played the bolt?
That would get rid of my 3. You can do that.
Okay.
Alright, I will toss... Well, I'd keep her over there, but it's easier just to toss 3. And the bolt, since I don't have 1 to play. So... We're gonna end by having what I believe is the same value. So here's the funny part. Technically, even though I don't have a card to play, we toss this and we roll once more, and I get an 11, which doesn't help me. That is bolt. So my value is a 1, and you get a 4. So I can't make up anymore. I have the lower value. You have 1. Good job, Rowena.
Yay!
Woo!
And with that, I will toss these all over here. So, Boka, would you like to give it a shot while we're here?
Do it.
We'll play another quick game.
Sure.
Alright. Give me your 6d12. Oh, this
Roll
one's
a
gonna be kind of
6d12?
simple. Yes. Roll 6d12. Oop. I need another of those. Eights. And a 4. Okay. Toss those there. Boka gets a mirror. And a bolt. Oop. An 8. A 5. A 4. And a 2. Poor Fee. Poor Fee. Alright, that is 6 cards. We'll toss it up. There you go. Alright, and you've seen us play, so I shouldn't have to explain how this works. Probably. Alright, so we're gonna roll another d12. And I get a 2. And you get a 5. Strong start. Alright, so we now have your 5, and I have my 2, and I need to beat your 5. So I am going to toss out a 4. So you need to beat a 6. Alright, and because this is how this is gonna go. I'm gonna toss out an 8. Now remember, you have a bolt and a mirror, so you can switch hands or destroy my last card. Alright, so you tossed out an 8. Now you're 1 point higher than I am. So I'm gonna toss out another 8. What do you want to do? Okay, bolt. So, with bolts, I get rid of my 8 and the bolt. Alright. That means I need to drop the new card. And I drop a 9. And mirror. So, with mirror, we toss mirror away. And this hand is now yours. And with that, I need to play another card. So, I will play a 10. Big numbers, my brain isn't working. $27, I think? Versus 5. Wow, my brain's really not working.
25.
Yep, 25. Alright, so. I will slap down my 10. And I have 35. You have
33. Or 32.
I'll double check. Just so I'm not wrong. And you're not wrong. Yeah, 32. So, Luna wins. Barely. Barely. She looks at you both and says, "What do you think? Think it's fun?"
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's all the rage among the older students. So they like to bet on it. It's got a little bit of skill and a little bit of luck. So, perfect game.
Oh, so what do they do with this? Gamble.
Obviously. What else would you do with it?
Obvious.
It's one of the things that's
gambling.
like, gamble. Why am I not surprised?
I'll switch this back over. But I think that gives you an idea of how you play the game. And we can return to that anytime you guys want. So, with that, you all, well, some of you are dead to the world. Some of you. The rest of you, are going into town. So, Rowena, what were you going to do in town again?
Oh, I was gonna head to the Culinary Club.
Oh, yeah, the
Culinary
club. I forgot. So, you go to the club with, Guillaume. He was actually here. Though you can't see him. There's Guillaume. You go to the Culinary Club. Though, when you get there, there's only 2 other people who are there on their day off. And I don't think you know the other people. Let me double check. Culinary Club. No, I know there are other people in it, but I haven't wrote it down. So, yeah. Gotta double check. So, it's mostly Guillaume that's there. And he says, "Welcome, young one. What do you want to do today?" There aren't, too many others around, so not much competition.
I thought I would learn how to... cook one of the, make a new recipe.
Okay. What sort of recipe?
Something edible, but also at the same time could also help in like battle or just in a revitalization kind of way.
How about snacks?
Snacks would do.
So, here are some potatoes. He hands you half a dozen potatoes, and he says, "Cut these up. The size and shape don't matter too much." And, as you do that, and, actually, give me a flat dexterity roll.
A flat dex roll.
Yes. We'll just see how well you can cut them. Well, you don't cut yourself. That's a plus. That's a plus.
I'm hoping not cutting myself.
Yeah.
That's typically a good thing.
True. True. Blood loss sucks.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, I'm gonna skip over to Boka. Boka, you travel through the woods, following the path, and into town. Town is not super big, but fairly large still. I mean, obviously, it can't compare to the school, because the school is larger on the inside than the outside.
Right.
So, it's still pretty big. It's probably maybe 5 miles wide, and it's dotted with houses and businesses. And, its main roads are in the form of an X, or a cross. One goes north-south, and that is the one that you come into town on. And the other crosses in the middle at a big square, and is east-west. So the main roads split the town. You can go into the middle, and you'll find what you're looking for, which is the Temple of Bahamut. There's like a small section which has all of the temples in it. So you see temples to all the gods, like Imratsu, Inephis, Bahamut, Dumat, Freyja, Hecate, Karasu, Lavana, and Tyr. But obviously, Bahamut is where you want to go. And it's easy to see, since it has stylized depictions of dragons on pillars. So, it's very easy to notice which one is theirs. Very easy. You can go in and take a look around. And in the meantime, we will jump back to Rowena. So, he hands you a pan and some butter and, starts a fire for you until the butter is sizzling. And he says, this recipe is easy. All you do is fry the potatoes. Think you can do it? Without burning them. Without burning them.
I can try.
So,
I touched the stove. Make it roll a 320. 4, you burned the potatoes. How dare you fail?
roll me a perception roll.
Crit 1.
Oh, wow. A 21. Big numbers. Not
I think I was
18.
gonna try.
So, you notice when the potatoes start to turn a little bit black. And you manage to keep all your potatoes quite edible. So now you have a batch of fried potatoes. He's gonna come back over. But let's jump back to Boka. So Boka, you're in the temple. You see all the tapestries of Bahamut, his priests roaming around, giving sermons, tutoring students. Not your type of student, but clerical students. Possibly also local kids. So, here's how education works in Celestia. The temples on Sundays do most of the teaching. Parents pick their favorite temple and send their kids to the temple to learn. So, there's a lot of youngsters around who are learning their letters and their numbers and the basics of the tenets of Bahamut. Because obviously, the temples are also going to teach some about religion. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to pray? Or do you have something else in mind?
Is there like a big statue of Bahamut?
There is one really big statue, which is open air, so the sunlight can shine down on his gleaming statue.
Okay, we'll go up to that one and say, Boka misses you and hopes you're doing well.
Okay. Just that? Gonna describe to Bahamut how your days have been going?
Yeah.
You've done well in your tests?
Yep.
Okay. You treat Bahamut like your grandpa. And, in the meantime, we will switch back to Rowena. And, Rowena, Jerome comes back over with some salt. He says, this is sea salt. We're gonna pour some sea salt on these. And, he hands it to you.
Okay.
So, we light the fire a little bit, and then you pour the salt on them. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Do me one more dexterity roll.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
No, it's fine. Totally fine. It's not the best job ever, but hey, these are fried, salted potatoes, so.
Deep salt French fries.
Or, personally, it depends on how you cut these. You can cut them like French fries, or you can cut them into, like, how do I put it? Like slices, kind of like orange slices. And those are good for breakfast. And you can cut them into like, I guess you could call them chips. But, thin slices. And those make really good snacks. Yum. They don't obviously become potato chips. That's not how that works, but
Did you
they're
make
fried,
french fries or did you
tasty.
make potato chips?
It all depends on how Rowena cut them.
Ah.
So, did you do a mix, or was there one style that you focused on?
I guess with the way I cut them, it would be a mix.
Okay, so Joan separates them out when you put them on a plate and says, these ones are best for, like, breakfast. Tasty. These ones are good pretty much any time. You just snack on them. And this other type is good with a meal. They call them fries. And you can add things to them. And he's gonna run you through heating up some cheese. Some cheese.
Cheese fries.
In the meantime, let's get back to Boka. So Boka, you have finished discussing current events with Bahamut. What do you want to do?
Boka will play. Please keep cheering for Boka, and Boka will talk to you later, and then we'll go back to
The school?
Yeah.
Okay. You head back to the school. Back down the road, through town. Looking around, getting to see a lot of shops. Obviously, any shop that is important is on the main row. Because they get the most business. But you go by lots of pretty stuff, like jewelry stores and dress shops. Also some places that serve, wizardly needs, like a shop with wands and a shop with different types of robes. Also, one with hats. Lots of different types of hats. Mostly the wizarding type, but a mix, quite the mix. So you walk by these as you head back. And with that, we jump back to Rowena. So, he finishes getting the cheese melted for you. And he discusses that the snacking chip types are less useful with melted cheese, but you can dip them. And the breakfast ones, you combine some cheese with those, and they're tasty. You can add some egg too, or some sausage, or both. And perfect morning meal.
Did you just create hash browns?
Well, that too.
I'm not sure.
Actually, I don't know technically what they call it. Have you ever seen those bowls they'll sell you? Like microwavable ones?
Oh, that you microwave, you just add an egg to it?
Sometimes. Some have egg already included, and you just heat them
The
up.
ones I've seen are always you add an egg and microwave it and you're done.
I don't know. I've
But
gotten
yeah, the breakfast
different
bowls.
types. But yeah, basically it's a breakfast bowl with potatoes, sausage, cheese, and egg, obviously. And then the fries. And he says you can dip these too, or just pour it right on, and it's all really yummy. we'll just make everyone hungry for some cheesy fries. But yeah, he runs you through all the variations. I'm gonna do something I was planning on waiting to do, but since you had some good rolls, I'm gonna go an extra step and add this to your character sheet.
I thought you were gonna add something to the food. I was like, I got something I can add. The mythical, legendary item, Tabasco pepper sauce.
No.
I will fully admit I'm the guy who puts Tabasco on eggs.
I'm gonna give you cooking utensils as a tool proficiency.
Ooh.
So,
Utensils?
I don't think I've showed anyone this, but I actually have a this is basically a toolkit skill, how to use a kitchen or anything else that has the proper facilities to cook. So this works pretty much as long as you have the right gear. You know, pots, pans, fire, ingredients, and there's gonna be special abilities that go with it. So, for instance, if you want, during a short rest, not right this moment, obviously, but if you guys were like in a dungeon and you had a short rest, and so you had 10 minutes to cook, you can make an energizing meal, and you'll heal a little bit and recover some possible spell slots. So,
Oh my
Very
god.
useful. I'll show
That is
you
incredibly
exactly
useful.
later on when it becomes, something we do a little more.
I've,
You guys are a little low level, but
I've always wanted to make this joke, but that's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
God, I hate. I know
had
that. I know that, but I forget why I know that, and I hate that I know that.
I have no
hate
idea what it
doing
is.
this.
Or maybe I'm dumb.
So it's a Final Fantasy character named Ignis, who is basically the
Yep.
cook of the team.
There we go.
Which Final Fantasy?
15.
Oh, I haven't played 15.
Same.
I haven't in a while. But
I've played very few Final Fantasies. I've played 7, I've played some at 3, I've touched 10, and I am playing 14.
All of you are deprived. All of you!
Bro, Boka, what the
My
fuck?
my big JRPG series were Dragon Quest, and then in like high school I got into the Tales series.
well, remember, I didn't have a console for the most part growing up. So for me, Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 7 and 8 on PC until like much.
See, I
much
totally
later.
forgot 8 existed.
I never finished 8 though. I finished 7.
I've never finished a Final Fantasy game, period.
Oh man. I mean,
One day.
just recently I finished at least the first half of Final Fantasy 7 Remake. So
I've played
I've
through
done at least
multiple
2.
Dragon Quest games.
I've only played the last one, but the lack of music kind of kills it for
Is
me.
Boka going to the teacher now?
Oh yeah, sorry, got distracted.
Who is that?
So, you visit with Liv. What exactly do you want to do with Liv?
Boka wants her to teach Boka again.
What do you want to learn?
For being as cool as Liv.
let's see. Do I have another character you go up against? I don't recall. Oh. Football club. Horticulture. Dead languages. Academy Star. So, today, nope, she's overly large. Today, Liv does not have the usual complement, so, really? Sorry, it's being weird with me. That's HP. Okay, here we go. Here we go. She doesn't have her normal, collection, like her assistants aren't here. But, Liv finds you another student, a second year, Nora Ann Wu, and says, why don't you two have a little duel? Nora is a second year, so she's gonna be a little stronger, but let's see how you do, okay?
Okay.
So, with that, I'm just gonna move people away, so you're a decent distance apart, and I will roll initiative. Oh, wow. Good start. Good start. I probably don't want that to be quite so strong. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Alright. Okay. So. Oh, you're gonna start by casting Chromatic Orb. Alright. With a 20, you're definitely gonna hit her. Roll for damage. Roll for damage. Do you remember how? Oh, there we go. Wow, 16 damage. Man, that had to hurt. What type of damage do you want to do? It doesn't really matter. But you can
Radiant.
You can pick any you want.
Radiant.
Okay. Wait. Radiant isn't the type that's offered. Lightning is, thunder is, cold,
Thunder?
fire. Okay, thunder. You hit her for some big damage. 16 big damage. With your thunder orb. I was gonna cast Mage Armor. Now that it's her turn. But... now that you've singed her... she's going to cast Gust of Wind. Swoosh. What? That is so not right. So not right. Alright. Let me select that again really quick here. Okay. That makes more sense. So, she casts Gust of Wind, and suddenly, swoosh! A big burst of wind smacks into you and tries to drive you back. You need to make a DC 11 strength check. So roll a strength saving throw.
Straight strength?
Saving throw. Oh wow. 15. That's quite the save. You are not pushed back. However, to move towards her, it's gonna cost twice as much. And, there's wind whipping around. Oh, and you cast Toll the Dead. So, she needs to make Wisdom saving throw. And she does. No damage. No damage. She's gonna retaliate first with her bonus action. She's going to redirect the wind and send you to the right. You need to make another strength saving throw. Ooh, ooh, you are pushed. This way. Swoosh. And then, with her main attack, she's going to use Elemental Strike. And tied. So I believe she hits. She does 3 damage. That was a really low roll. Really low. Okay, so you take 3 damage. Wait. Boka. Boka, you only have 1 first level spell slot. How are you casting a spell again without a slot? Wait, that says 2, but it should not be 2. Oh, okay. So you use Toll the Dead again?
Yeah.
She saves again. Alright. With that, she's going to... Boy, she doesn't have too many spells. So she's going to use an Elemental Strike again. And gets a 23. Ooh! And she hits again. For 4 damage. I believe that's the end of your temporary HP. So, now it becomes dangerous. Dangerous. Alright, your turn. Ooh, Eldritch Blast. And a 19. That is gonna hit. Roll damage. So 4. Alright. She's going to retaliate. With a 15. Ooh. Ooh. Sad. Oh. And the 6 damage. Boka's laid out.
Ouch!
Liv comes over and picks you up and pats you on the head and casts a healing spell. It was good effort. That first shot really hit home. I think you have a good future. to get some words of praise. And Nora comes over as well and says, "Sorry, I don't like to attack people, but it was a duel. I had to. I hope you're not hurt."
Okay, it's okay.
Good, good. You happen to know Nora, for other reasons. She's part of the staff that, takes care of the dorms. She's, the dorm assistant. So, you also know this about Nora. Nora is kind of a rare, person, in that Nora was born as a guy, but is now a woman, so. And,
Trans rights matter.
yes.
So one of my best friends is trans. I have to say it every time. I'm legally required.
Yeah, so she, helps, usually new students, first years, like you, settle in and, deal with things like homesickness or, doing basic comforting and that sort of stuff. So you know Nora, and if you want, you can get a point of, relationship with Nora. Would you like to?
What about Liv?
What was that?
What about Liv?
I don't
Do
know
I get
why.
one with her as well?
What was that?
Do I get a point with Liv as well?
You know what? I will let you have a point with each. If you want.
I want both.
Okay. I will mark that down on Norris. And then find Liv. Which is harder. There we go. Liv. And Boka. Now with the 2. Now with the 2. Give me 1 minute. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Right.
Why is everyone being super quiet?
Why are you being super quiet?
I was muted.
That's a good reason for you being quiet then.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
sorry for being accusatory.
You got there. Good job. You did it.
Enemy.
Enemy.
I mean, our characters are sleeping, so I'm kind of just listening to them.
Yep, same.
I return.
I mean, welcome back.
Thank you. And just so you know, you're not getting out of this without some interaction. So, in your room,
There it goes.
Adir and
A ghost of sleeping people with repairs.
there's a knock on the door, and Xanther pushes his way inside and goes, "Yo, my dudes, what is up?"
Okay, wait. This dude just walks into our room, while we're sleeping. Yo.
Yeah.
The thing that concerns me is that he
Totally.
knocks on the door only to open it anyway.
He's like my mom. It's great. Anyway,
Yep.
Oh god. Anyway,
He quickly realizes that you're both in bed,
yeah,
making
no, I
the best
opened
imitation
my eyes.
of a lump
I
possible.
opened my eyes at this because I'm not like a super heavy sleeper. I open my eyes. I look at him. I just, what? Hello, greetings. Why'd you barge
Yes.
into our room? Hi.
Oh wow. Are you really gonna sleep the day through on a free day? I mean, we only get so many of these, you know.
That was the plan, but
That's
What's
the
up?
point.
Come on. We got some silk ball going. Don't you want in? Come on.
Silk Ball is
Don't even know what that is.
yeah, that what?
So, silk ball, there's actually a silk ball club, but it is a sport. I don't know if I wrote down notes for you guys for it. I know I have some, but looks like I didn't. But it is actually a game that's played on campus. Nope, not that. But yeah. It's a game played on campus. It's the second most popular of all sports. You play it with a ball that is somewhat sticky, so it sticks to your hands. And you try to make goals. It's kind of like
Huh.
a cross between, say, soccer and mostly soccer.
It's basically soccer.
I mean,
It's like soccer, except it's not soccer. I swear it's not soccer. Please believe me.
so you can use any type of non-damaging spell while playing. However, if you have the ball, you can't cast spells because your hands are busy. At least for you guys. Upper
So it's
tier students can
football?
do it. Except there's no, like, throwing the ball. You have to physically get the ball into the goal. And it has a goal, like, a soccer goal.
But you run the ball into the goal,
Yes,
so it's rugby.
I guess.
Cool. Wait, no, that's not. I'm dumb. That's not rugby at all. Anyway, cool. It's like soccer, but with your hands.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yep.
Cool.
I mean, you can kick the
Now
ball.
on today's
but the
episode
ball
of Does
is
a
sticky,
Deer Give a
so-
Shit? We roll and find out if a deer gives a shit.
I mean, I guess that's the way to do that.
And luckily for you, Nakami, a deer ever so slightly does give a shit.
I mean, there's a lot of people you know. One after another, they might show up at your room if you huddle inside long enough.
Aw, damn. I could also hermit for someone more interesting than Sport Boy. That's a good option. That's a good option. I'm giving this poor guy so much shit.
I'm trying to think of funny jokes that I've heard, and now I've got like nothing in my head.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm the funniest man in this entire party. You're welcome. That's a bad sign. Anyway, I
So,
decline sports ball as I do not really like sports ball. Actually, wait. Hold up. Sports ball, Sag. But people that do sports, kinda not Sag. Cool, I'm gonna go to sports ball. To flirt. That's my new goal. Okay, we're doing that. Let's go, sports ball.
Okay.
It's like, I don't care about sports. I won't want to go to it. There's going to be ladies there. Say no more. I'm on my way.
Hot people are the only justification I need for most things.
So,
It's like, there's going to be hot people. I'm sold.
Yeah, kind of.
ironically, he's not a player, but he is a cheerleader. So.
Nice.
He came in like the dude bro jock only to be the cheerleader.
No, he came in like the stoner kid, only to be a cheerleader.
Is that better or worse?
It's better, 100% better.
However, there are several people in your class who are part of the Silk Ball Club, including Talana, what's the other two? Javenish? I even have Javenish. Oh, he's a second year. You haven't actually met him yet. But he's a Rethos. And who's the other? Oh, Melwithorn. Mel for short. That's the bunny boy. Bunny boy.
Got you.
So, you go with Xanther down to the field. Currently, Talana and Mel are both out there playing a game. And they're on, apparently, the same team. Against what seems to be second years. In fact, the other team includes a Rethos with blue scales.
Huh.
I don't think any of you have any clubs with. So, usually, you wouldn't have too much to say or do with this person. And let me make things readable real quick. I seem to have inherited a font that makes it unreadable in dark mode. There we go.
Oh.
Nice.
I don't know how
Oh.
the font itself did that, but
It was like dark gray, so it blended in with the background color. So it was really hard to read.
Ah.
What blended
Yeah.
in with what?
My text. Don't worry. Doesn't affect you.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. In fact, I need to fix Xanther, but that's okay. I know Xanther well enough. So, Xanther goes over with some of the other cheerleaders,
Mhm.
guys and girls. I don't think you know any of the others. No. Wait. Nope, that wasn't him. There is... Nope, the only cheerleader you know is Xanther. Wow. But, yeah. I don't think I can show you just what, Javenish looks like. So, we kind of have to do without seeing him. But... Oh, wait. Oops, I closed a sheet. That was not what I wanted. Sorry. There we go. Copy him. I'll just come over here, and I'll grab him. And you can see his token, at least. So this is his token. He's got big, like ear fins, for lack of a better word.
Those are called frills.
Okay, frills. I'm not big on lizards, so
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure.
Yes, those are called
But,
frills.
His team seems to be playing against at least your classmates here, with Talana, who's kind of demure and poised in class, playing with Mel, the bunny boy, which is
Gotcha.
kind of what you're used to thinking of him as. However, he's also usually pretty calm and confused by the hustle and bustle. Ironically, both your calm, collected members are playing silk ball, and they're tossing a sticky ball back and forth, trying to get the ball into the hole or goal. However you want to think of that. They're casting spells on each other. Obviously, for the first years, not too many. But, you see at least one Thunder Wave used. Just knock the other players right around. And Talana gets, a very useful spell off. She casts Sleep.
Oh, excuse me.
And, two of the members of, the rival team, that's probably the best way to call it, happened to fall right to sleep in the middle of the field. And you actually see Javenish run over and, kind of slap both of them with a foot to wake them back up and get them back up. So, you definitely haven't played the game yet, but you're now getting to see it in action as the two teams oppose each other, trying to score goals and deceive the enemy team. It's quite the sight. I should mention, it's played on a field that's probably about half the size of a soccer field, so games are very quick and intense. There's not a lot of like downtime like there is in soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the teams are, I believe, 4 people on each team, and it's not like there's a goalie. Everyone seems to just kind of be all over the place. All over the place. It's very fast. Very fast. So, in the end, Javenish's team does win, but only by 2 points, which, the game is like 29 to 27, so it's very close. They shake hands. Xanther starts cheering. Way to go, Talana. Way to go, Mal. Hopping up and down, doing a little routine with the other cheerleaders. Is there anyone else that I should introduce? You know, Mina might be a good person to introduce to you guys. I'm assuming you guys are just, like, sitting in the stands around the field.
Sure.
So, a slightly older girl with, like, silverish blonde hair runs up to you guys and, well, runs up to the stands at least and leans in next to you guys and says, I missed this. What was the score?
27 to 29.
Oh, really? Which team won?
That I immediately forgot.
The second years. I'll give you that.
Okay.
She nods and
Yep.
jots down some notes. She says, "That's good. That's good. Can't have my class lose."
Ah. Are you
Okay.
what? Manager or just?
Oh, I'm Mina Lee. And I might have a handout. Hang on. Since Mina is an original character, for the setting, she does have a handout. I can show you what she looks like. There you go.
Nice.
She says, I'm Mina Lee. I'm a second year. And I work for the Academy Star. Have you heard of us? We're the school newspaper.
I didn't know we had a newspaper.
We totally do.
Nice.
Sometimes I also work in the cafeteria, though I work in the outside area. You've probably been there. That's a little cafe where you guys had the frog race and battle.
Oh. That makes sense.
She adds, kind of like an aside, that she works there mostly to get all the goosey job. Wow, I can't talk.
You tried. You tried. I got the words.
All the
okay,
juicy
she's one of those
gossip.
types.
That's what I meant to
Yep.
say. Totally
Oh,
meant to
Letty.
say.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day. But yeah, she says that. Anything you want to say to her?
Hey, question.
Okay.
Out of the entire student body, who can I go to acquire contraband?
Oh my god.
It depends on what you want. So, really, the best place for most things is, actually one of the teachers.
So that's great.
You probably have his class, but, there's a teacher named, oh, my brain. Thane.
Wait, Thane?
Thane. Yes.
That's hilarious.
In fact, that's the teacher whose, class you decided to fail the test for.
That's
Even better.
That's
Oh
act-
my god.
Oh, that is genuinely even better.
Yeah, Thane
Hey,
is
Cheech, you
known.
got any weed?
No, bro, you don't understand. That's such a mood. Holy shit. I fucking
But yeah,
love this.
Thane mostly teaches here because he wants an easy job, and he went here as a student. But
Gotcha.
he's from a noble family and mostly skates by. That's why he only teaches one class about magical security.
Fair. I will be
But,
right back.
Okay. he spends most of his time selling contraband he gets into the school due to his noble connections. Basically, his family own like a trading company. So, most of the things you might want, he can get.
Nice.
So,
Secondary question.
okay.
Who is currently single?
I mean,
Oh my god!
that'd be a long list. A
Then
lot of
don't
people
worry.
hook up temporarily, but
Gotcha.
it's hard to say who's got what action going on. If you get my drift.
And are you single?
This is great. This is great.
So, I'm gonna totally roll the die because
Let's go.
I have no notes about whether she's single or not.
Let's
Great.
go.
So,
Let's go.
oh wow. Okay.
Let's go.
She's gonna laugh and say, "No one's managed to
Damn.
keep my interest."
That's a challenge. I accept all challenges.
So, she also adds on a totally different topic,
Okay, I'm back.
though. Okay,
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
I'm flirting.
How's it going?
Well? Question mark?
she also goes, I have been hearing, though, back to the question of illicit substances and, things,
Mhm.
that, one of the, I think he's a third year. Let me double check. Yes, one of the third years has been selling some new sort of drug. So far, it doesn't seem the teacher's caught on.
Huh. That just sounds dangerous and not very much fun.
This whole time, Pip is still in the room, right? In the dorm room?
Yeah, bleachers.
Okay.
Well, I
No,
figured
no.
you came.
No, you
Nope.
dragged me to the dorm, to the bleachers?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yes, I brought you along because you're my friend.
No, I'm gone.
Nah, you're wrapped in a blanket. It's fine.
This is sounding less like a friendly outing and more like a kidnapping.
Nah, it's fine.
I can swear you said you came along. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I could have sworn I was still in bed. Or on the couch, I should say.
Plans change.
Yeah.
I have no idea anymore. No idea.
If I did go, I've left.
Okay.
Okay, he's wandered off.
No, I've just gone back to the dorm and I'm back on the couch.
Okay, that's even better.
You know exactly where I am.
True.
I'm not trying to hide from you. I just want to be back on the couch.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't bring him with if he was still sleeping. Actually.
Okay.
You know where to find me.
Yep, I'll just choke on my own saliva.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where was I?
Flirting.
Well, she just talked about the drugs. So, she adds, from what I hear, it's got some useful properties. Supposedly, it heightens your senses and, allows you to think faster. And I hear it might even give you, magical energy. So, if you need to cast another spell, you can down a dose. I haven't found it myself, but I hear it's out there.
I will genuinely warn you through pure intuition. don't.
But it's a
Please.
news story. I gotta find
Don't.
it and maybe
Just
try
don't.
some.
Don't do that next part. Don't do that second part. If you get some,
Stop
go
it.
to a lab.
Get some help.
Go to someone like me that is not easily drugged. Please do not just take random drugs.
Yeah, I got these new pills. Ooh, pills, gimme! Nom, nom, nom.
So, out of character, Ren might actually recognize this drug. Because this is a version of the same drug that was sold, in town, right before, the main party left. So, I think you remember sort of what was
I
going on there.
remember this, but I can't remember what it's called.
I forget too.
Good job, guys.
What's called what?
The
Uh,
other campaign I was in, they had a
yeah.
thing with that there was like a drug thing that was happening, and I completely forgot the name of it.
I don't know if I ever actually gave it a name. I think I might have. But,
You gave it like a colloquial name that like the people there called it.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. So, if I forget to write it down after I say it, I can easily forget. It's very easy. Trust me. I'll just go and say, well, I have it in video form. I'm sure I can just watch and look it up.
And then proceed to never actually do that.
Exactly. But, yeah. They also have a version of the same drug here. Which is gonna be one of the main themes of, this campaign. So, you'll hear about it some more. And I think I'm sort of getting loopy, so we might want to stop for the night. It is
Oh, hey,
like
it's already almost 12.
11:45,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
Wait. I just want. There is one thing. I was really hoping that you guys would come back to the room or something. There was a reason I was still there.
okay.
No,
Well,
no. Go goes back to their room.
Well, whoever is coming to the rooms, whenever they walk in, all they hear is this.
Bro. Holy wait. I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, Ren, real question. Wait, was that you drinking
Sage
water
left.
with a...
Yeah, no, it was water,
Okay.
and I breathed it in.
Okay,
One of my
Dude.
friends showed me how to do that. And it's like, this is too
Don't
perfect.
do that.
We keep talking about drugs. I have to do it.
Fair,
I
but
can't.
God.
oh,
I can't.
What you want?
so, without the sound effects, really quick, game,
Yeah?
can you give me a persuasion roll?
Oh, sure.
I didn't make myself cough doing that one because I kept the water in my mouth.
Alright. With your persuasion roll, I'm gonna give you,
Can I use my hero point?
I mean, yes? Do you need
I only-
the 19?
I'd prefer the 19.
I
Boka,
mean,
your
it's not
present
gonna-
spell.
so,
Continue.
my brain stopped. Give me a sec.
You're good.
So, even with a 12, that's enough for me to give you 1 point with Mina. So, you now
Let's
have
go.
1 relationship point with Mina.
Where do I mark that?
I mark it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can do that too, but
Nah, if you have it marked, you can remember.
give me 1 sec. Gotta get rid of some evil bots. Goodbye,
Mhm.
bots. Okay, now that that's cleared
Want to
up.
grow your followers? Make sure you go to www.thisisnotascam.com.
It is totally a scam. Totally.
No, it's not a scam.
Yeah.
They said it's not a scam, though.
Yeah, they promised.
No one lies on the internet.
Who would go on the internet to lie?
Everyone.
Yes, that's the joke.
Boka wouldn't lie. Boka also blasted Rin with the blast.
I'm with the blast.
Okay, that's not how that works.
Boka rolled an 18, so unless you roll an 18 or higher, Boka hits.
That's not how that works.
Besides, you used up your spells.
Also that.
You're not in the same room. So,
Boka cast it from another dimension.
No. Denied.
Boka does that.
okay, I think we're all getting kind of loopy. So, yeah. Let's come back next week. I'm gonna say this is probably the end of your free day. So, we'll start into next week. And, your next free day, you're gonna have to go into town. You're gonna have to. So,
Okie dokie.
yep, that'll continue the plot. Let us raid. We're gonna raid, Zen no Koseki. Ironically.
Nice.
So,
Jesus Christ, why are there so many Told the Dead?
Don't
His
ask.
book is
Don't ask, don't tell.
Book is
Boka
becoming a
told
scammer.
Rin's that.
Spammer, sorry. Alright, so,
Here are the bells of your doom.
yeah, we've got into loopy. So, I will
Okay.
be back tomorrow
We leave. We disappear.
with some more
Goodbye, chat.
Trails of
Good night,
Cold
chat.
Steel. In the meantime, have fun, take care, and I'll see you
Boka loves
later.
you all.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, chat. Good night, chat.
Bye. Except for Rin.
So,
Shit.
why?
Fucking got him.
Screw you. I have a cooler computer or something, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, bragging about how you have
There's
money? That's
$2,000.
how classist.
Oh no, I'm talking software. The hardware is like below average.